On Saturday, a group was skiing in the Hellmouth Couloir up behind me on Lowe Peak in Hyalite Canyon. And what happened is they safely skied down the couloir and then came down onto this apron, and then actually they were traversing this way, just kind of staying high. And when they came to this shoulder here where the snowpack is a little thinner, they triggered an avalanche. And the first guy here actually got caught and carried down a little ways, wasn't buried. But what's going on here, the reason this avalanche was able to be triggered here is that we have a thin snowpack, and right here it's full of these weak facets and depth hoar. And in this thin spot right here is where they were able to trigger it. And what's scary is that when you have these really variable conditions that you can find often up high in the alpine zones, you find one of these spots where you can initiate a failure in these facets. It can take off and propagate across the slope, as is the case here. It propagated across this bowl and actually broke quite a bit deeper out here and produced some really large, in one case, a car-sized chunk of debris. So the main take-home point here is just in these really short distances, you can find extremely different conditions. What's interesting with this avalanche is it started over on that ridge, that sort of sub-ridge, where the snowpack's a little thinner and broke in facets right at the ground. But then as it came across this way, it connected in with this layer in the middle of the snowpack of small-grained, near-surface facets that formed in mid-January. So no one was injured. There was just one ski lost. And what these guys did was it was slow going, but they started hiking back up valley. It was getting dark. They gained the saddle up there between Elephant Mountain and Mount Blackmore. By that point it was too dark to see the terrain on the other side, so to be safe they just bivvied for the night right there. They were well prepared, had food and water and warm clothes, and next morning they were able to hike out under their own power.